Yo, what's going on, FG fam? Welcome to another episode of the Detroit Tigers franchise here on MLB The Show 20. Today we have a humongous game to show you guys to start this episode off, as we're showing Game 5 of the ALDS between the Rays and the A's. You can see the Rays won Game 1, followed by the A's winning Game 2. Rays won Game 3, and the A's won Game 4, so it has flip-flopped. Will the Rays continue the pattern? We'll see. Lance McCullers Jr. on the mound for the A's, and Blake Snell on the mound for the Rays. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video, subscribe for the love of franchise content, because it's what we're doing here. We can build a winner together. 2 on, 1 away for Willy Adames. He gets a base hit into center field, and that will score the first run of the game in favor of the Rays. Austin Meadows comes up then, and this one is taken care of, and a double play ball is not completed. So 2 runs for the Rays, and a chance to score some more as this one comes right back up the middle. They will score from third, and the Rays already in the top of the third take a 3-0 lead. Josh Fuentes gets this one down the right side into right field, and this one thrown, but nowhere near in time or accurately enough to stop the 4th run from scoring. Blake Snell pitching really well. He gets Calhoun to strike out. And now Snell up against Laureano in the bottom of the 4th, and Ramon Laureano gives the A's a chance to maybe make a comeback as he blasts a solo shot. Alec Mills will come into the game for the Rays, as he pitched 3 games so far in the postseason. Not a great ERA for him, though. Bottom of the 6th inning against Laureano, and a no-doubter to left center field for Ramon Laureano. 421-foot solo shot. 2 bombs for Laureano in the game, and the only 2 runs for the A's. But Willy Adames comes up and spanks one to left field. That one is out of here. A 2-run shot for him, 408 feet. Adames not only got the first RBI of the game, he gets 2 more. And then Austin Meadows goes back-to-back with him. This one off James Kaprelian. And a solo shot for Meadows, traveling 444 feet. Brad Boxberger would come into the game for the Oakland A's. He pitched 1 game in the postseason. It was a scoreless inning where he did not even allow a hit. Kyle Isbell, who has been playing first base for the Rays, will come up. And this one all the way to the wall. And Isbell is going to take third with a triple. He is safe. So Willy Adames up now with Isbell on third, and Adames down the right field line scores the 8th run of the game for the Rays. Nice double for him in the right field corner. Now Kyle Tucker comes up in the top of the 8th, and Kyle Tucker sends one out of here. Upper deck right field, 3-run shot. Laureano comes up in the bottom of the 8th, and Ramon Laureano out to right. That is his 3rd solo shot of the game. It has got to suck to be Laureano, man. 3 home runs in the game, and you're losing. Nick Whitgren comes in. He pitched 1 postseason game, and he has an infinite ERA. Yeah, that's infinite. And it's not getting much better for him, as this one is 2 outs, but allows another run off the double play there. It makes it 12-3. And that'll bring up Austin Meadows. And Meadows will make sure that he gaps this one. It'll single as it's cut off, but he will get a double anyways, and he will get the RBI. 13-3 is the score. Peter Fairbanks comes into the game. He should be able to shut it down, no problem. In fact, he has 2 outs and nobody on, with Sean Murphy being the last chance for the A's. This one's hit deep to center field, and it is caught out there as the Tampa Bay Rays win game number 5, and they will advance to take on, that's right, your Detroit Tigers. There we go. It should be a wonderful ALCS as we started here with game number 1 against the Tampa Bay Rays at Comerica Park. Game 1 of the ALCS 2023. This is season number 4 of the series. Been a long time to get here, but we've got the players to do it now. Marte, Lindor, Martinez, Alcantara, Casey Mize, all guys to watch out for on our side. Casey Mize is pitching game 1 of the ALCS. He was 13-12 in the regular season. With a 4.17 ERA, goes up against Kyle Isbell, the leadoff hitter, and nice catch at short by Lindor. Now Willy Adames, the second batter for the Rays. This one's a dribbler over to second. Nice play by Goodrum to get out number 2. That brings up Austin Meadows, who's batting third today. This one right up the middle in the first hit of the game is Austin Meadows. On the 3-2 pitch, he goes for 2, and he is thrown out at second. Why would you even try for 2 bags there? Dummy Meadows. So, here to the bottom of the first, it is a dribbler by Richie McGowan. He will not beat this one out. And that'll bring up Kendall Brown. Kendall Brown going oppo field to left, and this one is landing fair and bouncing out. So a ground rule double. Brown probably could have had a triple there. Will it hurt us? We don't know, but Brown will get over to third on the Marte ground out here. And that'll bring up Frankie Lindor, and Lindor will single up the middle, and that will bring Kendall Brown home. So it does not end up mattering the ground rule double versus a probable triple. That'll bring up Alec Boehm. He strikes out, but pass ball. Got to throw him out at first, and they do. But we do escape inning number 1 with a 1-0 lead. That'll bring up Kyle Tucker, and he swings through the high cutter. Casey Mize, nice strikeout there. That'll bring up Mitch Haniger-Nades, if any of you watch the Mariners franchise. If not, I'll link it for you at the end of this game. There is the out number 2. As we take a look at how the NLCS has gone, and the Brewers looking like they want to sweep their way through the postseason. We'll see if that happens. Josh Fuentes now up against Casey Mize, and Fuentes gives it a ride to left. It is gone. Fuentes has tied this game up, and the Rays bench goes wild. 411 feet. And now we have a 1-1 tie. Nick Senzel goes down on the strikeout swinging. And now to the bottom of the second, Wilson Ramos leads it off with a gapper into left center field. All the way to the wall it goes. Ramos only going to be able to make it to second because, well, he's pretty slow. Adley Rutschman now comes up. This one's a dribbler over to short. Ramos won't test it. And the ball is dropped by Kyle Isbell, who is, by the way, an outfielder playing first base for the Rays. That strikeout by Donaldson puts 1 out with 2 on for Nico Goodrum. He strikes out on the low changeup, and McKay doing some good work with his pitches here. He gets his 3rd strikeout. Richie McGowan goes down on the high heater, and McKay gets all 3 outs by way of strikeout, and that'll end the second inning. We'll be back into the 3rd inning now. Mize to Margot. And Margot will lift this one out to left. That one's a fly out for out number 1. That'll bring up Caleb Hamilton. And Hamilton strikes out on the cutter. He swung right through that thing. 3rd strikeout for Casey Mize. Kyle Isbell, the leadoff hitter, up. He tries the drag bunt, but he ends up popping it out. Easy out by Adley Rutschman. And now Kendall Brown to lead off the bottom of the 3rd. He strikes out. They got to get him on the pass ball, and they do. Out number 1. Ketel Marte now up, and he's got this one ripped at 3rd, but a nice play. But Isbell can't hang on again at first, and we got a man at first. Lindor is going to take ball 4, and now 2 on with 1 away. Alec Boehm comes up. He dribbles one over to 3rd. They're going to go double play try here, and it is completed for the final out of the 3rd. Moving into the 4th. Adames going to ground one over to shortstop. Lindor takes care of it and throws on to first for out number 1. Now Austin Meadows at the plate, and he will rip this one to right to the wall, but a nice catch out there and right by Marte ahead of the wall. Kyle Tucker now is up. He dribbles this one. He gets through the 3rd base shortstop gap for a 2-out single. Now Mitch Haniger-Nades, he strikes out on the heater. So Mize with the good strikeout there, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. Wilson Ramos will lead off the bottom of the 4th with a dribbler over to short, taking care of at first base for the 1st out. Now Adley Rushman, he is going to take a walk on what could have been called a strike. Doesn't seem like Skip is too happy, but now Josh Donaldson comes up, and he ropes one over to left. That one is in the bullpen, and it is out of here. Crowd goes wild. The two-run shot traveled 411, and Josh Donaldson gives our Tigers the lead back. Josh Donaldson, the cheap free agent pickup, really, getting the job done here in Game 1 of the ALCS with that big moonshot. So now Nico Goodrum up at the plate, and Goodrum, this one's in foul territory, and a lovely play by Isbell, who's really an outfielder, who makes a great play in foul territory. Now, it is Richie McGowan, and he just can't seem to catch a break today. Can't beat that one out, just not getting any hits. Top 5, Josh Fuentes hit a home run earlier, and he will hit a single here to lead off the top of the 5th. Now Nick Senzel up. He will get a base hit as well. Mize. A little bit of a rough start to the 5th inning. Now Caleb Hamilton, and he gaps this one into right center. That one gets through all the way to the wall. Rays will get their 2nd and 3rd runs of the game, and putting some pressure on the Tigers as they have tied this one at 3. Now this one is blooped into left center field, and that will bring home the leading run. 4-3 Tampa. Willie Adames now. This one barely tapped. Casey Mize will get to it and throw on to first for out number 2. Now Austin Meadows, and Meadows down the right field line. He could get the insurance run, and he will. And he will be safe at 2nd with a double. Kyle Tucker now. He takes this one deep to right center field. That gets over the head of McGowan and will score the 6th Tampa Bay run. And that RBI triple is going to mark the end of Casey Mize as Emmanuel Clase comes in. He's pitched 2 games this postseason to a 5.40 ERA. Not doing so good against righty batters, and that's what he's got to face here. This one is popped up into center, and that will get us out of this nightmare that was the top of the 5th. Kendall Brown coming up now, and Brown getting choked, going to left, and that one shy of the warning track for out number 1. Ketel Marte coming up now, and Marte looks like he took one really deep. This one out to right, and it's caught at the wall for out number 2. Now Frankie Lindor comes up. He gives one a ride out to right as well, and this one is caught literally at the wall. And Clase comes in, gets the 101 cutter to strike out Fuentes. Now Nick Senzel will strike out on the high 100-mile-an-hour cutter, as Clase really has some good stuff. Manuel Margot lines one into right, and that is caught by Ketel Marte. That'll bring up Alec Boehm. He's been a hero before, and he gives us a run here as he leads off the bottom of the 6th with a solo shot off the left field foul pole. 365 it goes. And Alec Boehm, man, he's just been so monumental in the playoffs. There's a nice hit out to right for Wilson Ramos. A little bit of trouble out there in right, but Ramos is too slow to take advantage. Now Adley Rushman, he strikes out really horribly on that inside curveball. Not a good swing, and that's McKay's 6th strikeout. Josh Donaldson, can he be a hero? He'll take a walk at least, put 2 on with 1 away. If we can get another run, that would really help. Anthony Banda coming in. He's pitched 1 postseason game to a 3.38 ERA, a little worse against righties than lefties. And Nico Goodrum is a righty, and he is going to put this thing into the outfield, but it is caught in center. No advancement on the runners. That brings up Richie McGowan, and he strikes out on the inside curveball, and McGowan is very frustrated visibly. You can tell he wants to do more for his team. That's the end of the 6th. 6-4 Tampa. We'll be back. Back for the 7th, and Emmanuel Clase gets this one to rope out to center. Nice catch out there in center by McGowan. Kyle Isbell will strike out on the high outside heater. That could have been a ball if he didn't swing. Willie Adames going to ground this one over to 2nd, and Goodrum will take care of it. That gives us an opportunity in the bottom of the 7th. Kendall Brown against Banda. And Brown looking silly, swinging at the away changeup Tigers seem to be pressing a little bit. Ketel Marte, inside curveball, swung on and missed, and Marte goes down. Now Frankie Lindor with 2 away in the 7th. Lindor gives this one a ride to left. He's at the wall, and it is gone into the stands. Frankie Lindor, 376, and it is a solo shot. It will bring us to within 1. At least Lindor maybe has provided a spark for this lineup as he goes back to the bench. And we are now just down 1. Alec Mills coming into this one. He's pitched 4 games in the postseason, 8.10 ERA. Some things have not gone for him. And here's Alec Bohm, and he will dribble onto third. Isbell can't get the handle on it again. He is just not a first baseman. And then Wilson Ramos will get the blooper into left. 2 on, 2 away. Can we get a 2-out rally? We need Adley Rushman. This one is dribbled onto first, and Isbell will throw this one over to the pitcher, Alec Mills, covering to get them out of the inning. Now Austin Meadows up in the top of the 8th, and he takes this one out to right. It is a fly out to Ketel Marte's glove. Now Kyle Tucker will just look at the 101 cutter that goes across the plate. Clase's fired up. Now Clase on his 36th pitch. He gets another strikeout on another 100-mile-an-hour pitch against Mitch Hanigerades. That brings in Archie Bradley. He's pitched 1 game in the postseason, 1/3 of an inning, scoreless and hitless. So we will see him against Josh Donaldson here in the bottom of the 8th, and he gets the knuckle curve away on Donaldson to get him to strike out. Now Richie McGowan, and McGowan this time gives this one a ride out to left. At least it's not a strikeout, but it is a fly out into left field. Now Kendall Brown with 2 away, another silly strikeout. They got to throw him out, and they're able to. We go to the 9th. Seranthony Dominguez will pitch the 9th for us. He's pitched 3 innings this postseason. Scoreless innings. Hitless if you're a left-handed batter, but he's facing a righty. Here he gets the 99-mile-an-hour two-seamer. Striking out the boy right there. That'll bring in Nick Senzel. On a full count, he gets the high and inside strikeout, 100 miles an hour. Senzel does not like that at all, but 2 down for Seranthony Dominguez. Manuel Margot will put this one through the infield into center, and that will give them a fast base runner with 2 away. Caleb Hamilton, who hit the triple before, they're going to steal with Margot, and he will get to second. So Margot in scoring position for Hamilton. They're trying to get that insurance run. This is a single into left. Margot trying to score it, and he will get there. And the Rays take a 7-5 lead. Dominguez against Isbell. This one dribbled on to third. Bohm throws on to first, but it's too late. The Rays already get their insurance run. They're up 2. We got to score 2. Middle of 9, 7-5. We'll be back. Into this big 9th inning, Nick Anderson coming out to pitch it. 2 games this postseason. He's got 2 for 2 for save opportunities. He's got to face Ketel Marte. Full count. And Marte patient enough to get a leadoff walk. Now Frankie Lindor, this one way underneath. He just got way under that thing, and that's going into foul territory for out number 1. 2 outs away from taking game 1. Here's Alec Bohm, and this one is choked and put out to right. That is another flyout. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, our last hope. He goes down on the sinker inside, and Anderson has done it. He has closed it out for Brendan McKay. And the Tampa Bay Rays win 7-5 in Game 1 of the ALCS here in our building, Comerica Park. 7-5, Frankie Lindor, Josh Donaldson hit big homers for us. But Fuentes hit 1 for them, and Caleb Hamilton, 3 RBIs. He gets player of the game. He hit the triple, 3 RBIs. Fuentes with an RBI, Meadows, Tucker, all for them. Bohm for us, hit a home run, so did Donaldson and Lindor. 2 RBIs for Lindor, 2 for Donaldson, 1 for Bohm. Those are all the RBIs and where they went. And you can see that their 3 and 4 hitters were huge. Their 6 hitter gave them a boost as well in Fuentes. That defense, though, putting Isbell at first has not worked out for them. McKay actually didn't pitch all that well, but he did enough to get himself the win. For us, it was only Lindor, Bowman, Donaldson. Everybody else kind of tried to contribute. Ramos did the best contributing, really. Mize pitched a great game till he got to the 5th and he couldn't get through it. Kind of killed us there. We'll see what happens in the ALCS game number 2. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content. It's literally all we do here, and we can build a winner together. If you want to see more franchise, click right here to see more franchise.
I feel to face somehow.